Room 442 is brought to you by North Star Bets. That's a win. Sir Alex Ferguson returns to Manchester United in an official capacity, not just ambassadorial, in a role. It's a mad prediction. You got new ownership, kind of, which is Jim Ratcliffe.
Yeah.
Now, there's been no rumors of this. I can't imagine Fergie right now. His wife just passed away. He's going through a lot. He's well into his 70s. Like, is he 80?
And he had some health issues. Didn't he have brain surgery?
Yeah, he
did. But it's a mad prediction, right?
No, it's mad.
They need something to get the identity back at that club.
I don't mind it.
No one would achieve that more than Fergie in an official role.
Do you go back to that well, though?
I don't think you do.
I think they probably should now to establish a foundation all over again because it's broken. Everything about that is broken. They don't have a CEO. They don't have a sporting director.
But then what's to say they go back to him and then Fergie obviously is not going to be there that long. Like you guys mentioned, his age and his health. And then what? Go through the same, 10, 15 years of this nonsense again?
But it depends on the position.
I'm not saying head coach. I'm not saying manager necessarily.
Yeah. Like a consultant?
A consultant, yeah, something
He's
there.
probably that
Do you
already.
think
Put the
he
fear of
wants
God
to?
into this team.
Do you think he wants
maybe
to,
not.
Like,
Actually, I bet he does.
Really?
I bet he's watching this team capitulate and give up on the pitch week after week, and he must drive him crazy. If you gave Fergie a chance to stay or go for these players, how many guys are remaining on that squad?
Yeah,
Not very many, I'd say that much.
Yeah. It'd be
Martial,
crazy.
gone. Rashford, gone. Anthony, gone.
It'd be crazy to think that maybe Ten Hag or anybody in that organization doesn't contact Sir Alex Ferguson
Might be
throughout the season.
Yeah.
We've heard
so.
Pochettino used to do it. Mourinho used to do it while they were managing in the Premier League.
Yeah.
They would call him and talk to him and go for dinners and ask him questions. So if people aren't doing that within that organization now, then there's an issue. So I bet you he probably plays some sort of role, unofficial role.
Yeah.
But do they,
right.
bring that out in the media and say he's back with the club just to give the fans and maybe the players some sort of boost?
So
Possibly.
mad prediction, 10% chance.
Oh, I don't know if you do. I don't think it'll
Not
be
even
good for
10?
his health.
No.
Genuinely.
No, I can see it happening.
All right.
Can, yeah?
I'll give it a 45%.
Really?
I can see it
45,
happening. Yeah,
right.
it makes sense.
Well, remember when, it's not quite the same, but when John Henry bought Liverpool, they were in a very bad decline. They brought in Kenny Dalglish straight away to replace Roy Hodgson, I think it was.
Yeah.
And it didn't really work out that well on the pitch, but it just elevated the club a little bit, And,
So for the morale,
brought
you're
back the
thinking
identity as well. So
Todd Bowley tried to do that with Frank Lampard. Remember that?
It doesn't always work.
You know what would be one? How about Gary Neville taking a position at Manchester United?
Any fans at Sociedad would disagree? It was Sociedad, right, wasn't it?
No, Valencia.
Was it Valencia? Oh, Valencia, that's right.
Valencia.
Yeah.
That was 6 months of horror.
Yeah.